Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of United Team Talk. Got the usual guests with me, but obviously it's the big game this week. It's Carabao Cup week. It's the quarterfinal Everton versus Manchester United at Goodison Park. Before we start, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100 subs before the year. So pause the video, smash that, and let's get straight into it. Obviously, great win on the weekend.
Yeah.
Smashed Leeds 6-2. But our attention is turned to the cup now. Obviously, the last time we played Everton was a couple of weeks ago. We beat them 3-1. Obviously, Bruno got 2 and Cavani scored. But this is a different game because this is a cup game. And Everton, I've seen their last 3 fixtures. They beat Chelsea, they beat Leicester, and now they're beating Arsenal. So this game is going to be tricky. I think we got the trickiest discussion that Arsenal got Man City today. But, it's a tricky game. What are you lot saying for this game?
Tough game. Everton, great team, great players, great manager. Tough game. But I think we still have more than enough to beat them. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, we should win. Like, we're on great form. Obviously, we're going to be resting some players. But as Jack said, we have the squad depth. So, we should be able to manage to beat them.
Well, are you not scared of Everton? Because they're on good form, bro.
No, we've got a good manager and they've got good players. Is Rodriguez still around? Or is he injured? I
think he's injured still.
Yeah, so, if it depends on whether they play their strongest team. If they play a very strong team, then we might be in trouble. But when we look at our squad depth, as Jesse said, it can compete. Someone like Mata starting on the right, and Van de Beek, this could be a good game for him to play. These are quality players, that could start in probably Everton's team. So, I fancy us to continue our good run. I want the players to take it seriously because I think this season we do need to win a trophy. We need some sort of silverware to really top it off. So why not?
Obviously, the last game, it feels, across the United fan base, everyone feels that we finally clicked. As I keep saying to Jesse, I need to see 5 wins in a row before I start getting excited about this team. Obviously, the last cup we was in, Champions League, we're out of that. So it's a 50-50 one with Everton now. It's an away fixture. No 90 minutes straight to pens if it's a draw. Speaking of team lineups, what do we do? Because we got an important game on Saturday, Boxing Day. The game's coming thick and fast. So I know you said squad depth, but does he go strong? Like the midfielders, I think that's going to be key who plays in that game. So what are you not saying?
Like, don't you think it's a bit weird though? Because it's like, what do you mean by strong? Because
that's why I couldn't even get my words.
It's like what does strong mean? Someone like Pogba starting against Everton, which I think he should.
Yeah,
that's a strong midfield. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas someone like Scott and Fred starting in the weekend, that's actually our best midfield in my opinion.
That's what it looks like. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by the squad depth. We've got it. Pogba starting, maybe Van de Beek starting. Those are very good midfielders. So yeah, I fancy us to beat them. Again, it depends on what they do as well.
Yeah,
but I think we need to take it serious. I think the players that are selected to play in the midfield, especially, I think Matic and Pogba will play. I think so.
Yeah, because as I said, last season 3 semi-finals. It keeps going on about it, but we couldn't get over
it. On about 3 semi-finals.
We keep every press conference. He says the same thing: semi-finals, 3 semi-finals. So this one, obviously, is the quarterfinals now, but to get to another semi-final will be progress, I'll say. But because we're playing last as well, we'll know. I think we'll know who we're playing or the draws after the game. I'm not quite sure, but regarding the lineups, though, again, another dilemma: the goalkeeper.
Is it really a dilemma?
I
think they're just as good as each other. So either one is fine. I'll go Henderson this game because we played De Gea last game.
Obviously, see, this is the reason why I feel like right back. Who's going to play right back? Fossey Mensah? Like, they're not good enough. Like,
so what, you're going Wan-Bissaka again? Because I think we need to go strong. Like, this is a Prem game.
Yeah. I'll say Wan-Bissaka again. He's fit. He's fit. I think he's a fit player. I think he's one of those players that could just keep going. So Wan-Bissaka. I would play. Who played last one? Was it Tellez or Luke Shaw
against
Leeds? I can't remember.
Shaw started, I think, but I heard he came up with an injury though. That's
Yeah,
what Tellez came
I
up.
think that's what confuses me. So Tellez will have to start.
Yeah.
Right. And then our centre backs. I would like to see Bay, but
I don't
to be
even know if he's fit.
Lindelof and Maguire. Maguire plays every single game anyway, so we know. And centre back is not the most tiring position to play. So I think our back four needs to stay the same. It's still not a strong defense anyway. So yeah. Maybe Brendan Williams. Brendan Williams can have a shout, either left back or right back. No?
I think we need to take it more serious. This is quarterfinals. We're 3 games away from a trophy. Like I want to win a trophy this year. I don't care if it's this trophy, FA Cup,
I'm with you. Yeah.
Because this group of players, as much as we rave about the squad depth, and they need to win something to feel that the taste of trophy. So this is a great opportunity for us to get some silverware. So I'm going for a strong team as well. But Jesse, what are you saying for your back four?
Yeah, same as what Jack said. Like, there's no other. I don't know if Tuanzebe and Bayo fit. Are they fit?
I don't know.
Yeah,
not sure.
Even that's what I'm saying. If they're not fit, then it has to be Maguire and Lindelof again. So
yeah, man.
And then midfield.
Now we'll get to midfield because there's a player that's returning to the team, and he's your namesake, Mr. Jesse Lingard. Now,
oh my,
where is he?
Is that people's forgot about him, but he's back in training. I think he's been injured, but he's back in training. I think maybe this is the game for him. Maybe. Or you're not feeling it.
No, I think Lingard is a bit underrated in terms of what he actually brings to the team. I think when he actually plays, he has an influence in the game. So I mean, the reason why I wouldn't play him is because he's just returned, and as I said, we need to take this game seriously. But I think Lingard can have something to say for Man United's kind of season as time goes on, but not right now. I wouldn't play him this game. But I do like him. I think he's underrated. I think he's not the most flamboyant player, but as we know, it's not all about flamboyance. It's about what players bring to the team, the energy he brings, the pace he brings, the crucial goals that he brings. I think he can, add, especially if we're going to go for trophies. He said we're going to go for trophies. If we're going for Carling Cup, FA Cup, and also challenging the Premier League, we need squad depth, and he's a good player to have in the squad.
Yeah. So let's segue into the midfield now. Like you said, Matic, Pogba. Jesse, what are you saying for the midfield? Because
Pogba, Van de Beek, and Matic.
It's slow.
I want.
No, tell me what's wrong with that.
I think Bruno has to play.
No.
Why not? Why not?
Sorry.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
It's the
episode fight.
Now wait, what? Now Bruno needs a rest, man.
Yeah, we can.
You got a game against Leicester. See, this is what I'm saying. Exactly.
I'm with Jesse. Sorry, Jesse. I'm with Jesse. I think we can play Pogba, Van de Beek, and Matic, and have Bruno on the bench.
You know he's gonna come on, so you might as well start him.
No, but you can't just say that. You can't just say that.
Does he?
Say that about any other player.
We're playing Wednesday, then Saturday.
That's not a long time, and we just played
on that yesterday, 2 days ago.
And Bruno's the kind of player that runs the whole game. Like, it's tiring, man.
I think because of his last game against Everton, he was the main guy, 2 goals and assist. I think them teams. Obviously, he ain't played them twice now, but I think he'll be itching to. I think he's our go-to guy. Like, I don't want to keep coming off the bench and we're behind. I want to stop that. Let's just start just like we did on Sunday.
Why do we have to be behind?
Because every away game we've done is we've been behind. I know this is the cup, but let's just get the job done.
It's true. He is very important. Like when he's not playing, there's definitely something missing.
The goals, like you said, the goals. He's gonna score, bro. Martial's off form. Pogba, is he gonna play further up, or does Van de Beek play further up?
But at the same time, when we played Leipzig, he didn't start. And we was winning.
He came on. Or did
He,
he? Well, he was winning
yeah,
1-0, wasn't he?
no, it was
Yeah,
2
something
0.
like
Oh,
Just
cool.
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I just think he wouldn't play. Okay, no, he would probably play, but I wouldn't be devastated if he didn't start.
yeah.
I would want to have him on the bench because I think Van de Beek and Pogba are good enough to beat Everton. And that's why we've got a squad. He doesn't need to play every single game. Maybe even Rashford doesn't even need to start. We can try to do the same thing we did with Leipzig. Leipzig, I don't even know how to call it.
Leipzig.
Leipzig, yeah. And have both Bruno and Rashford on the bench, and maybe start Greenwood, Cavani, and Martial.
So speaking of the midfield, who plays the double pivot, Van der Beek or Pogba?
But play there.
Pogba.
So because who drops deeper? Is it Pogba or Van der Beek?
Pogba. I don't like it, but he plays there more. He's been playing there for years. Even though I still don't really rate him as a deep midfielder, he will do a better job than Van de Beek. Even though Van de Beek has shown that he can play there.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
I'll play
that's what I
Pogba.
mean.
Is that yeah? What's that? Yeah. So I mean, actually, you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind if Van de Beek plays that position because he keeps the ball ticking. It depends on whether we have a lot of the ball or not. I think that's the most important thing. If we're gonna have a lot of the ball, I wouldn't mind Van de Beek playing there. If we're not, Pogba's play there.
So then you said front three of Cavani, Martial, Greenwood. Obviously Greenwood, he ain't played a lot. He was in the squad last game, but Ollie said there was no need for him to come on because Telles came on, who else came on? Cavani needed to get some minutes, and who else came on?
Who else came on? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think he said Green was definitely included in the squad for tomorrow.
Yeah, I
So
want to see him start. I'll play him on the right tomorrow, and I'll actually play with Marshall on the left tomorrow. And
yeah, I think Martial needs this game, man. He needs to start firing because
I think he will.
last game he played decent, but only thing missing was a goal.
I think it's gonna come. Like, you know what? When I said at some point we have to click,
Yeah,
I think the same thing with Marshall. At some point he has to start scoring, and I think he would. He's got a quality. Yeah. So I think this is the turning point.
and just your front three.
Yeah, same. I'll play Greenwood, Martial, and Cavani up top. Rashford needs a rest and Bruno needs a rest. They play every single game, man. So yeah, and they've got stamina as well. So when it, as Jack said, Bruno has a lot of stamina. So like, if you when you said, oh, bringing Bruno on, you might as well start him. No, that is it's another half that he has to play as well. So
It depends when it comes. Look, it's always good to have players on the bench that can
yeah,
change games. And
yeah,
if there are two players on the bench that can change a game completely, it is Rashford and Bruno,
yeah,
right? So, yes, I think the starting 11 we've just described, without Rashford and without Bruno, can and should be Everton, regardless
yeah.
of what team they put out.
Yeah,
And
even if
so,
they were injured, we should
yeah,
beat Everton. Like,
exactly,
and we still got the likes of Matt and that on the bench as well. Lingard,
exactly.
as you like to say, like we've got enough. Like, we have actually got squad. So yeah,
Very strong squad. The defense
very
has let
strong.
us down, but
Yeah,
forward, we've got a very strong squad. What
Not to
about you,
be
Jay?
negative, not to be negative, but I think this is a must win because if we lose, I always try to look at the obviously there's the positives and the negatives. Like with this good run, a defeat could just kill us, not kill our season, but the momentum will just be down. We got a comment from Jungle East. He's saying unless Pogba plays CA, Bruno has to start. I heard that because
I think we've been saying this for
oh
a while.
David, you know,
Yeah.
that that your boy, yeah.
yeah,
That position, I think only Bruno can. I wouldn't say Bruno can play it, but Pogba is not like you say. He's not a shooter. He's not a really goal getter like that. He likes to create more than score goals. It seems so.
yeah.
But he
I'm
can
Like the
score
saying,
thing,
goals. But he can score goals. This is the thing. He's not a shooter. But actually, when Oli first came, he got some goals playing basically as a CAM.
that's true.
So I agree with the comment. I personally would always prefer Pogba to play further forward, right?
Mm.
Or in the midfield three where he has freedom to play anywhere he wants to. That's actually where he's the best. But in that situation, you need a proper DM, and I think Matic is a proper DM, but he's lost his legs. So that's where
you
I'm a
know,
bit
it's
a bit
true, you
concerned.
know, because Pogba, like when he's, it's true, like as Jack likes to say, you don't like him deep when he loses the ball.
I don't
So
really like him doing now.
when he like he's good when he has the ball when there's space in it. So
If Pogba's got the ball and he's got space and he's looking forward or he's thinking forward, he's one of the best in the world.
yeah,
right?
and he can
But
create and he could like play those balls to Cavani. Like I feel like them two could make
you love
a
Cavani
good.
and Pogba flipping there.
Jerry said it. Jerry said it. You said it yourself. They can form like a good partnership.
They can, but they don't play often with
That's
each
what I'm
other.
saying. They don't
So
play it often. So like, yeah, Pogba number 10. I would actually try it. But to be honest, I haven't seen him play there in a while. And when he does play there, he can score goals and he can create.
You can't score goals. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
but this defense, man, like when was the last time we kept a clean sheet? Like as much as we were firing on all cylinders and we're banging goals, the defense always has to concede. Like, and this is a cup game. Like this is the magic of the cup, as they say. Can't concede first. Like Everton, they're on a good run of form. I think they'll go strong as well. They won't treat it like a cup game because they ain't won a trophy in God knows how long. They got Yerry Mina in the air. Obviously, we got Maguire, but set pieces again.
He's tall, man.
Cool. That guy's actually good in the air. Like that
the
guy's
set
tall.
pieces.
Where did he come from? Barcelona, right?
No, he came from.
Yeah, that's true. I
think he came from Barcelona. You know,
most talented midfielder in the world.
Was it Barcelona he came from?
I think so.
Did he?
I think so. I remember seeing him in a team like that. Most talented midfielder in the world. Honestly, I see that phrase. I don't even want to hear it anymore. You know,
talent.
Like when people say, "Yeah, I don't want to hear talent anymore." So, like, I don't. What is talent? What is talent? You know,
people say it's world class. I know it's a bit of a 50-50 what's world class, but for me, world class has to be ability with consistency. You can't just have all this ability.
I'm performance, consistent performance.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't say Pogba's world class. That's my personal opinion. I think he's a very good player, but I don't think he's world class.
But so what's I'm saying, Everton, the set pieces again. We need to the set pieces, but every away game coming back from behind, set pieces, goals conceding. Like I said in the Leipzig, we can't keep doing this.
Yeah, we conceded a lot. Like in the last game, we conceded a set piece against Sheffield
United. Even against Leeds, Leeds
against West Ham, we conceded a set piece.
The defense needs to pattern up because Leeds, I know we banned them 6-2, but they had like 4 good chances to score. Obviously, they scored 2 of them. Bamford should have scored. Pereira should have scored that back post. Wan-Bissaka that back post. Yeah, right.
I heard that, but I think that kind of just to give them a bit of a blind. I think that game was just too expensive. The game we played over the weekend, way too expensive. That's not how football should be. Because we should have scored another like 5 goals ourselves.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And you know why? It's because the way they played, it was basically 1 versus 1 all around the pitch. You know what I mean? And 1 versus 1, the attacker always has an advantage against the defender. So that's why the game was like that. I think we need to pattern up on the defense, but not just the defense as the back 4. I think as a team, we need to defend better.
Okay. I just got some news. Man United will be without Wan-Bissaka or Scott for tomorrow's game, so I think that changes our lineup. Right back, who we saying?
Williams. Williams. I'll play Williams.
Not Fossey.
No.
You're so mad. Fossey was supposed to be good though, like.
Bro, I don't know what happened.
Fossey just it's like he's lost his footballing ability. He just looks.
I think his confidence. I honestly think his confidence.
Because I think Fossey might be faster than United. I think he's faster than Rashford.
Yeah. When he plays, it's like he's scared. Like he doesn't know what to do. Like he's like trying to play it safe.
Nervous.
Like
he's nervous.
Like it's like he's never played with them lot before. So
he don't really play. So I kind of understand why.
Yeah.
It has to be Williams for me. It has to be Williams. Williams defends well. He gets forward well. I know he plays a bit more on the left, even though he's right-footed. But I just have a preference for Williams instead of. I think he's just on it as well. He has that United.
Yeah.
I'm not the academy players after that United heart and Rashford the Williams. So I'm going
to passion.
That's what we need from Martial and Pogs. They'll show it really. That's the truth.
True. But obviously, the last game to get to this, we beat Brighton. Was it 3-0? Pogba.
I remember when we got gas from that free kick, and that was a deflection, bro.
Yeah, they're really good as that. Bro, chill, man. That was a deflection. I was going off.
Obviously, Everton, they're missing Alan. I think that's a
big miss
for us.
Massive miss.
Yeah.
So I think we need to start fast.
Yeah,
We need to,
that's a massive miss. Alan is a player in terms of like just the distance covered, the way he defends.
That is what you call a DM, man.
He's a proper DM. You know, he's like the Kantes of this world. So,
yeah. Well, what are we saying for the cup though? Like, can we go all the way?
of course we can.
I
Can
was
That's
speaking to
only-
Jesse earlier.
Mm.
This is Man City's cup, you know, because the last 3 years they've cleaned this cup, cleaned it out.
Yeah, because no one took it serious, but we need to take it serious.
And we took it serious. They knocked us out.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
but if we get them, I fancy us to beat them this season than any other season.
You know what? Well, I think I'll judge it by today's game against Arsenal, because as much as everyone's saying Arsenal are going to lose and it's a cup game, Man City ain't been playing great, and Arsenal, they, like you always say, it has to stop somehow, because this form is just, it can't continue like this. It can. I hope it does.
We hope it does. I actually want Arsenal to win this game. We're supporting Arsenal in this game.
Yeah. Oh, I got another comment. My guy saying, do you guys think with Amad Diallo will try coming in Jan, and if you buy a fast-paced centre back, will challenge for the title? I think a centre back is needed. I don't think we'll get one in January though. And the Traore guy, I'm actually excited to see him, because you know he's young, he's exciting. We need someone on that right side. And I don't like, we kept arguing in the group chat, is he coming straight into the first team or is he going to the reserves? And Rich kindly pointed out that for 40 million, he has to come into the first team. So yeah, I think with him coming in, I think if we can get a centre back in January, I think challenging him for the league is
more of a chance.
Yeah, because that centre, I think we got the firepower to challenge for the league, but the centre backs will just let us down, man.
Absolutely. I think the person that's let me down the most out of everybody is Bay, because he is what we need.
He's too injury prone, man.
I just don't understand what
He's too
is
injury
going on.
prone, man. He should be the centre back starting.
He's the centre back that we need.
Yeah, like
sorry, when he first came, I genuinely believed this guy is potentially a world-class centre back. You know, so fast, so strong, a bit rash, but so what? You know, that's what we need. And I just don't know what's going on. It's really sad, man. But yeah, I've just to answer his question. Absolutely, I think even this season, even without buying a centre back and a right-sided player, I think it's possible for us to challenge. I think Liverpool look good, but they still don't have Van Dijk. Let's remember.
He looks like he's coming back soon. I've been seeing his training videos.
Been seeing some Instagram posts.
I'm thinking, he could be back sooner than we think.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. But I still think the title's up for grabs. It's not like they're 10 points. How many points clear?
Before this guy. He's returned.
Hey, listen, as we're with you today, you know. We are with you. Arsenal goodness. Oh my god!
It's just you know.
Are you not winning today, man? Because you need a win somehow.
We want you to win, man. We're supporting you. We're with you, fam. Yeah,
Also, could somehow win this cup for some reason.
Win this cup?
How? No, I actually want to win.
I've got a question for Jerry. If Arsenal, if Arsenal go and win this trophy, Jesse. If Arsenal win this trophy and Arteta finishes 15th,
that's a stretch. 15th.
Is that a trophy?
15th, though. 15th. That's a stretch, man.
But you want a trophy, though. Bro, that's 2 trophies in his first managerial.
Yeah, it's true.
15 is in a relegation scrap. That's different, fam. That is.
You want 2 trophies. You want 2 trophies. This season.
You know what? I wouldn't even be able to celebrate the trophy like that because we're 15th.
Exactly. Imagine you just flip it to us. If United was 15th and we won the Carabao Cup, I'm sorry. Nah, I don't care.
I think it depends.
You don't respect the club.
It depends, though. Yeah.
It depends on what.
Let's say we won Europa League and we finished 15th. Then
I'm sorry.
Now that's automatically Champions League,
15th. You have to get sacked. I don't care what you win, unless it's Prem or Champions League. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, fam. Don't get Gus. You not a contenders. Guys, listen. We can't hear you at the top here.
It's like a rat in my ears.
Echo. You know are right there, fam.
Yo, cheated.
But genuine question, yeah. How did we lose to Arsenal, fam? It's
It's
just
football, man. It's football. Man. It happens, man. It's
nah,
some games are unique. Some games it's just unique to everything else.
That's when I wanted to turn on Pogba, fam.
Yeah, but it happens, man. We'll play them again in it, and then we'll see.
Wait, what did you
Hey,
say?
wait, let me check the table. Is that true, fam?
Possibly,
Yeah,
but it's very
possibly.
condensed.
Wait. Why are you worried about us? How much do you
Wait. You lot are only 3 points. How many points are you lot above relegation?
Yeah, I swear Burnley won yesterday now.
Yeah, and they got a game in hand. They got a game in hand. So if they win that, they'll go above Arsenal still.
Well, Burnley's got a game in hand against Arsenal.
Mm.
Burnley.
Shout out to Richard Kirsch, cheers for that, man. What's he saying now? Everyone is bunched up, so just as much as you're close to the top, you're also close to being out of the York. But forget about us. Let's
What's
look at
this guy talking about?
That's fine. But you haven't answered the question. How many points are Arsenal above relegation?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Because I actually don't know. But when I look at the table, I'm searching for Arsenal. I'm searching for the image, and I can't find it.
I think they're only at 4 points off 18th.
Listen, I'd rather be where we are than you are because us, yeah, even though it's bunched up, we're there, fam. Like we're in the talk, we're in the race. Everyone's talking about relegation for you, lot. Like we haven't won a game since you beat us. Ironically, like Arsenal, you lot are in trouble. Like everyone's bantering, but this is serious.
You're 50. They are genuinely in a relegation battle. I don't understand.
Man, this is Christmas. You're 15.
I don't know how the manager's still here. I don't know how.
How are you getting top 4? How are you even getting a Europa League place? Because there's so many teams better than you. I'll say Leeds, West Ham, Wolves, City, Southampton, Tottenham, Chelsea, Everton. They're all better than you. So you ain't getting.
Let's talk about the teams even below them. Who are they?
All right, we got Burnley, Brighton. We got
Brighton.
They got Brighton soon after Chelsea on Boxing Day. They got Brighton. So we'll see where you are after then.
Mope.
Hey, listen.
I'll also give you jokes, man. You need to find the episode when Az had the audacity to bet me. Joke,
mate.
Mate, you might as well pay that deposit now, man.
Just transfer the details quickly.
If somehow they ever finish above us,
it's not happening. Hey, Az, are you Arteta in or out? Let us know in the comments because I don't even know your views. I can't wait to play you like again.
I can't wait, man.
We need to avenge that defeat because that was just embarrassing.
But our recent record against them is not even good, you know.
The Arsenal.
Yeah.
Listen, forget that. That's the past, man. We're looking up here. They're looking down. So, what's he saying?
This is what I don't understand about Az. He used the word earlier called delusional. Imagine for him.
He knows what he's saying is rubbish, like.
Hey Joe, what was you gonna say?
Arteta in 100, he just needs to play some time.
You know what? I kind of agree with you because I think your team is crap.
No.
Listen.
No, let me explain why. That team should not be 15th. It shouldn't. True. So it's his fault. It is his fault. Emery wasn't 15th. Wenger wasn't 15th. Why is this team is better than Emery and Arsene Wenger? He built Partey. He brought on. Who else did he buy?
Been out. He was only playing like 2 games.
They brought some players in. Like they've got Tierney now. They've got Leno now. They've got some players there. That team should not be 15th. Footballing reasons. Yeah, it's all Arteta's fault. I don't want to hear he needs players and time. Because why did you sack Emery then? He needed players and time. So he shouldn't be 15th. What's the difference between when we won FA Cup and now he's still the same guy?
Yeah, maybe your eyes are open now. That's all it is. That's why when Arsenal fans were telling me about Arteta, and even the United fans were telling me Arteta and comparing Arteta to Ole, I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
I'll be real.
Let me finish. They were saying, "Oh, with Arteta, I can see what he's trying to do." I'm sorry, I did not see anything. All I saw was Arteta coming in and making the team play like Jose. That's all I saw. I saw Arsenal defending well, and that's it. I didn't see the City style of football. I didn't see that. So
I'm not saying that, but like I said, they scored some nice team goals. Like,
but look at and that's what really, really frustrates me about United fans, especially because when you look at Man United, we scored a lot of really, really nice goals as well.
It's the trophy. I told you, if you want this trophy, most of the talk about Oli out, it will be gone.
Let them win the trophy and finish 15th. Yeah, because right now, what does the trophy mean?
Well, he's giving him some time because he's got credit in the bank. He's won silverware for the club, where most managers ain't. Man saying Xhaka out, yeah, he's crap. David Luiz, David Luiz and William, when you deep it, why did Arsenal sign them?
They
Fam,
just hate to stay in London.
for real.
That's how
Like,
they just
It's
go to the
true.
the next
DT
step
said so.
onwards.
They don't care about Arsenal. They already won their trophies. They're just here to have some fun time.
They
They're
have
just here for the
actually
money.
already
That's it.
won their trophies. That's a good shout. They've won their trophies.
Yeah.
Williams won with Chelsea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Davies also won with Chelsea. And
Yeah.
now
They
they're
don't care.
lose for a salary.
They know Arsenal not going to win the league. Like, let's just be real. They're not.
But the
They
salary,
actually just.
the
That's what
kids
I'm
are still
saying.
back to the same school.
Yeah. They're just here to stay in London. Like,
Yeah,
Anyway, enough about them. This is United team talk.
come on.
We've got another comment from your boy Django East. Dave, despite bottling the Champions League, do you think Oli still deserves to be here, or are we looking at the league table and lowering our standards instead of looking at results and performance? Jesse, give me an answer for that, because
it's about putting this. You know what? As I keep saying, yeah, you need to give a reason to sack Oli. Right now, we have no reason to sack him. Right now, we're in the title race. We're in the quarterfinals against Everton, which we could go to the semi-finals. It's all looking good now. Obviously, we got knocked out in the Champions League. That was bad. That could have been a
Saka
sackable
offense.
offense.
Yeah,
But it's gone now. Now the target is to win Europa League and possibly challenge for the league. And yeah, we just need to win silverware this year. He has to win silverware this year and finish top 4. If he doesn't get top 4, then you have to sack him. If he and like the trophy, obviously we want a trophy, but if he finishes top 4 this season, I won't sack him, but I'll be very disappointed because you still haven't won a trophy. So that's how I see it.
Quick question though. The performances, is it papering over the cracks? Because I know we keep coming back, but I know it's because we win and we're happy at the end, but fam,
You know what? You know what it is, yeah?
You got Jesse, can I jump in very quickly? Hold your thought. Remember what you're about to say, yeah? I think my thing is you always have to do a fair assessment, right? So for example, your question is saying, are the performances papering over the cracks? With the same energy, you have to talk about when we're not doing bad. You could also say when we're doing bad, are we just going for a bad period?
No, but
Right?
it's been the whole season though. Like, I know we've come back and we've won. We're thinking, yes, come back Kings, the history of United. But when you deep it, it's not good enough. The results, yes. The performances to keep conceding first, it's not. That's not title winning form. Like, we can't keep doing it.
Yeah, that's what this is why I say we were not gonna. I don't think we'll win the league. Yeah,
But we can change. Remember what I said earlier or before? I said that may not last the whole season. I think that's my point. You know what I mean? So yes, I understand the performances haven't been great, especially the conceding. But I don't think that thing is going to last forever. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping, and I even said before the Leeds game, that I think at some point it has to change.
Hey, this guy, just stop talking, please, man. You're just chatting a lot of rubbish.
Literally 2 weeks. You fans are so fickle. Ole is not good enough. Well, we will see at the end of the season. I guess that's the easiest thing to say. But I can send you my bank details now, though, if you want. We will see at the end of the season.
You know what?
Right?
Can I just say something, Jax? Can I just say something? As I was saying before, a difference. As Jerry loves to say to me, "Give me 5 wins." He has done that. He has done 5 wins.
Okay, the results, yes, but I need like yesterday.
Performances.
I mean Sunday.
Listen. It's hard to put. It is hard.
But if you want the title,
even when Liverpool winning matches last season, there wasn't always
No,
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
They're lucky.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Most time they were slapping teams. Like,
it's true. It's true, but see, as I said, like he's giving you 5 minutes. There's a difference now. Obviously, they're conceding first. Yeah, as Jack said, I don't think he'll carry on. To be honest. It could, but I don't think he'll carry on. Right now, all we need is consistency, and then I don't think we win the league, but Jesse's fickle and Jax is banned by something I can never understand.
The thing about Ant, he thinks like I'm a huge Ole fan, but I'm probably.
It sounds like it sometimes, though. I gotta lie.
Yeah, because I try and give the most fair assessment ever, right? And most of the time, people are cussing Ole. Most of the time, so as soon as we win, we never talk about Ole. Oh, we've done well. But as soon as he loses, then it's like, oh my god, Ole's crap. Why? Because Ole has not got a CV. That's what's really killing him. all managers, Pep, Klopp, all these managers have come in and sometimes they go through bad periods, but you give them extra time and you give them a blight because they've got the CV. So I understand that CV is always going to be an issue for Ole, but when I actually look at Ole's results, it's not bad.
Yeah.
That's
He
true.
finished third. Like he finished third in his first full season. Klopp finished fourth in his first season. So why is that blinding people? It's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Klopp fourth, Ole third. And in this season we will see. Klopp finished fourth in his next season. If Ole finishes third in his second season, he's done better than Klopp. But just guess what? He's Ole. He's gonna pick out everything that he does wrong because he hasn't got a CV, and that's the issue. So I'm not blinded. I see things very clearly.
Yeah, as I like to say, like, you know what? I've changed. I'm going to give him time. To be honest, I've had enough of just sacking managers. Like,
As long as he continues to perform and
as long as he
do the right
continues to
things.
perform, as long as he achieves his target, which is top 4 this season and a trophy, then yeah, I'll still give him time. Like as Jack said, we
And so
gave
when do we?
Klopp, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Klopp,
Cool.
look how many finals Klopp lost.
Yes,
And you only
yes.
won.
And also we're
In the
blinded.
last,
We're blinded.
yeah, and you won in the last 2 years. You won Champions League and Premier League. Fair enough, but it took him like 3-4 years to do that.
4 years
So
to 5 years.
as Jack's like said, because it's Oli, like why is you don't might not have expectations as to like winning the Premier League or Champions League straight away. Like he's still learning. It's just like Klopp was still
But
learning.
like you keep saying, do you have time to be
We have
patient?
to give him time.
You have to give any manager time.
We don't say
Any
Poch. I
manager.
don't want to
I'm
hear
not
that
saying
language.
listen. The ultimate question is, do you have the full confidence that this
You know what?
manager
He,
can?
as I said,
No.
he said he's going to be successful here. Yeah, I'm.
You keep saying this.
Let me
Because
jump in. Let me jump in.
I
Let me
think
you
jump
he
in.
said
is.
Sanchez will come back and bang goals. What happened?
Let me
You
jump in.
lied to us, man.
You're saying, do we have the full confidence of Ole in terms of winning the Premier League or being successful at Man United?
Yeah,
I'm sick and tired of us changing managers. I'm not giving them time.
that's the only
We've
reason why
tried
you're doing it.
LVG. We've tried LVG. He's a top manager. We didn't give him enough time or whatever. It didn't work. We've tried Jose. It didn't work. We tried Moyes. It didn't work. Now we're with Ole, and Ole has actually been progressive, and that's I'm going with the progression of Ole. I'm not going about his CV or anything. But when I watch Ole, when I watch Man United, and when I see where Man United has come from since we were 12 with Jose, with Fellaini, with Smalling, with Sanchez, with Lukaku, and these players, what I've seen with Ole is progress. Better players coming in, and people say freestyle football. I actually see a better style of football now than I used to with most other teams. I prefer the way we play now compared to how we played under Jose. So to me, it's progress, and as long as he continues progressing,
Yeah, I
that's what I'm
understand.
looking
But the
at.
thing is,
We've
the
flopped,
right
then he can go.
reason people is because
He
first
has
of
no
all,
CV.
it's the time. People are not patient enough. But to be honest, like you said, he's actually done a decent job. But the whole Ollie out, the aggressiveness of Ollie out, it's not like we're Arsenal right now in 50. They don't understand it. Ollie out, Ollie out, Ollie out.
They're
Obviously,
gonna say
well,
Ole out.
huh?
They're gonna say Ole out as soon as he does a mistake.
Yeah, I know. It's quite unfair because he's actually take us to a place where we've actually recovered from where we was with Jose. Shout out to man like Francis.
Hey, oh boy, yo, I haven't seen this guy in a long time. He needs to have a consistent team. Ole needs to man up and be more assertive because he is too soft. He has made some game-changing decisions for United to win. I absolutely, totally agree. The only thing I would say, Francis, is the issue, and I discussed this with the boys in the group. The issue with football nowadays is players have too much control. Too much control. So when you try and be more assertive, like Jose was, you end up losing the dressing room. So actually, you need to
Oh,
adopt a
not again.
different you need to adopt a different style as a manager nowadays. A style like Klopp, right, where you're hugging your players, loving your players, showing love to your players, and that's how you build the team. Whereas nowadays, if you try the whole tough love, the tough love will get you sacked instantly.
Shout
So
out Mission in the chat. Jesse, read that comment, please.
is he on mute?
That's oh yeah, he's on mute. Sorry. Wait, say it again, say it again. So he was on mute.
Give every manager time, then you'll be in a vicious cycle of never getting anywhere. You know, him and his brother.
Silverware, he said.
So, Okay, if you give every manager time, then you'll be in a vicious cycle of never getting anywhere. Well, absolutely agree, Michelle. Which is why when I was speaking about Ole, the key word that I used was progress.
No,
If
but
there's
he said
real
silverware
progress-
is the trophies, fam.
yeah, but you need to work towards that. You don't just, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on in football nowadays? Like, you need to work towards that. Where was Klopp's trophies? Where was
He
Klopp's
won.
trophies?
He won. In Dortmund. What are you talking about?
I'm
Are you
talking
talking about
about
before that?
for Liverpool. Where was his trophies in the first 4 years? There was no
Yeah,
trophy.
this is what I'm saying. He lost
You need to see
finals. He
progress.
lost the Europa League final. He lost the Carabao Cup
He
final.
had the opportunity to win trophies.
Recently, we actually have players. You know, if you have players come top from winning trophy, let's wait and see.
Yeah, let's
That's,
wait, fam.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
That's
That's what
what
I
I'm
said.
saying.
Let's wait
Like,
and see. Let's wait and see. I will
as I
definitely
said,
be able
that
to.
I'm gonna repeat this one more time. You have to give a reason to sack a manager. We have no reason to sack Oli, and it's true. We've gone better. We finished third last season. Obviously, the 3 semi-finals calls, first full season, and this season we're in a good position. We could challenge for the league title, and we're in the quarterfinals with the
Maybe
Carabao
just
Cup. So
as long as
yeah,
we have progress and we're going in the right direction, I am all Ollie in.
see,
Right?
this is what I don't
I'm
get
not going to
about
take Ollie
fans.
out of the manager's first full season. He's finished third. I'm not going to say that. That doesn't make any sense. Just because his name is
Hey,
Ollie,
hey, I'm done with this. As this
I'm not
guy
going to do
just
that.
chats rubbish.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if he can progress this season. Again, we need to be in a top four, and we need to be winning at least one trophy. That's what I think.
Progress does not equal trophies, though. Come on.
Eventually, it does, though. Eventually, it does. And this is the issue with, again, this generation of football. We want instant success, and that's not how it works. Instant success will have you where Arsenal is. Yeah, instant success.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, when a team is going through a transition where you've changed managers, you've got players shifting in and out. It takes time. It takes time, but
Wait,
of course,
hold on, Jax. Hold
mm,
on a minute. Yeah,
what?
it took Klopp 4 years to win one
That's what I'm
trophy.
saying. That's what I'm trying to flip and
So
say.
wait,
Like, no,
so only could easily win the
Wait,
trophy.
but guys, to play devil's advocate,
We lost
that team he had, yeah,
one league title.
that team he had, Liverpool's team, and our team now, like, there's a huge
Oli
difference.
has been a manager for 10.
yeah, but who's been part of that difference? Ole. This is what I'm
He
saying.
has. So wait, how long do we give him till we keep saying top
This
four,
is what I'm
top four?
saying. How
Because
long
I
did
think, yeah,
Liverpool give Klopp? They
no,
gave
but
him
listen,
time.
you're not listening. They give
Huh?
him time because his that team, yeah. I keep saying go
I
back to
don't
that
want to
team.
hear it.
You
I don't
see,
want to hear
that's
it.
why
I
that's
don't
why you're
want
not
to hear it.
wise.
Because he was
What
in
team?
the
What team?
final against Sevilla and they were winning and they lost 3-1. So
Yeah,
I'm not
but
hearing this rubbish.
but look at how you
No,
had to.
I'm not Jesse. You
No,
can't
I'm not
give a blast
hearing
for
it.
that.
I'm not
You
hearing
can't
it.
give a
I'm
blast for
not
that.
hearing it.
You
I'm
can't give
not
a
hearing
blast
it.
for that.
I'm
You
not
No,
can't.
hearing
you
it.
have to, man.
You can't.
I'm not hearing it.
Man, like
Klopp,
Miss says, separate players playing good football by their own accord from manager style of play. Please tell me Ollie's style of play
I
because I
can tell you.
personally don't know.
Yeah, again, this is the thing. When things start going wrong for a team, I could write an essay on this. When things start going wrong for a team, people pick out stuff. They make things up. I truly believe so. Same reason why when we were losing with Jose, the team is too defensive. When we were losing with LVG, they have a philosophy, but it's too slow. Oh, Moyes, he can't attract players. People always look for something to say when things are going wrong. And with Ole, people are saying, he has no style of football. Of course, he's got a style of football. Can you not see it? Yes, it is purely counter-attacking. A lot of it is counter-attacking. A lot of it is sitting deep in Fred and Scott and counter-attacking. A lot of it is playing with players like Rashford, Martial, players that interchange. It's a style of football. It's just not great, and
We'll just
it's just not as
podcast
obvious.
done here.
It's not just as obvious as someone like
We need a phone.
I'm still talking. Just don't interrupt me. Yeah,
so
it's not
now
as,
I was reading.
yeah, but you don't read out
I'm
loud.
reading your head, fam.
You don't read out loud. Yeah, it's not as obvious as someone like Pep, who's obviously got the most obvious style of play. But even Klopp, what's Klopp's style of play? What is Klopp's style of play? Because when I look at Dortmund and I look at Liverpool, what was the style of play? Two completely different teams. Yeah, Dortmund didn't have a Trent Alexander-Arnold or Robertson. They weren't playing from the wings and stuff like that. They don't play that kind of football. Okay, but guess what? Just because they're all press as a team, they're called a pressing the style of football. No, you got people like Salah who are doing well, and you got players that money out doing their thing. I don't want to hear this style of play. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Jax, can I just say
Where's
something?
Chelsea's style of play? Where's
Jax,
Everton's style of play? What is it?
Jax,
Where's the style of play?
please, can I just say something? What I don't get is the two so-called best managers in the league, yeah, in this first full season, they didn't win a trophy.
That's what I said about the CV.
So this is what I don't understand it. Like, so you want Oli to be better than them? It don't make no sense. So like, I don't understand. And this style of
No, but you know what? Like you said,
wait. wait, and this talk of style of football, yeah. Obviously, no, there's a style of football, but the players
Oh,
are not. They're not. The players are not performing it. That's the truth.
this
Like,
time-
there's a style of football. There is a style of
when
football.
we when we were winning, I
But
didn't hear anybody mention.
wait
when we was winning 10 games in that,
for
we
Mish.
wasn't talking that.
For Mish, yeah, give him the style of play because he's still waiting.
I
What's
described
the
it.
style of play?
Okay.
What's Chelsea's style of play?
No, I'm coming.
No, answer the question. I can't answer a question with a question.
I can. Because there's different styles of play. When people talk about style of play, right, it's a very long thing, right? First and foremost, we play out from the back. That is what we call a style of play. I'm not saying it works. This is what I'm saying. See, when someone says we play out from the back, that is a style of play. I've answered the question. Just because we're not doing it well doesn't mean it's not a style. See, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. People say just because you're not doing it well doesn't mean it's not a style. You asked me what is a style of play, I've answered it. We play out from the back. That's the style of play. That's why he went for Maguire and Lindelof, and that's why he got rid of Smalling because he
So
wants to.
what about Saka?
Well,
You can't kick ball, fam.
I genuinely think he didn't know.
That's what I'm saying because if you want to play out from the back, he's not the right back to have.
You know, I know, everyone that watches Man United knows that's what we try to achieve. We play out from the back. We play with two pivots. We know what we do. We have a style of play. We do, right? We counter attack. That's the counter attacking is the best style of play, right?
No, he don't. No, he don't. You know why this guy ain't got no sense? Because he said, "Oh, we're gonna do
it." Advocate. That's why.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
You don't even watch football anyway, bro.
As Chelsea fans and as Arsenal fans, they want to hear the person play advocate. That's the truth. They will not even listen to the fact that I've just described their style of play. They wouldn't even listen to the fact that I've just told you about Klopp not winning nothing and finishing sixth. It goes over their heads. They don't want to listen to it. They only hear the negativity because obviously misery needs company. That's the truth.
You know what? Honestly speaking, yeah. Honestly, all the style of football came on the.
So we don't play from
the back.
No, as we try to play out for the back, it just doesn't work.
That's what I'm saying, because the players are not executing.
No, apart from playing out from the back, what else? Because the pressing, I know you keep every time we watch the game, you keep saying the pressing. Fam, it's only Bruno by himself, fam.
No, I'm Rashford. I'm in James.
No, but there's no, but that's individuals. There's no team press. There's not. They're just. That's why that's freestyle.
The press as individuals. That's the style. That they press as individuals. Because we're comparing it. We're comparing it to a team like Liverpool who press very well. Okay, what's Chelsea's style of play? Do they press? Someone explain to me what Chelsea's style of football is, or Everton's.
Mish, go on. Explain to me what Chelsea's style of football is.
You won't be able to explain it to me because when the team is playing, no one really clocks style of play. But this whole phrase style of play has come as an attack to Ole because when Man United not doing well, people find things to say. Just like I said for Jose, it's too defensive. Just like I said for LVG, it's too thing. That's the truth.
It's true.
Honestly, I genuinely believe it's absolute nonsense.
Everyone does it though. Everyone does it.
No, Jerry, listen.
No, it's true though. Every time. Guys, one at a time.
We never said what our style of football was under Ferguson.
You know why? Because we was winning. It's true what Jack said. It's because when you start losing, it's like you have to. But that's what football fans do. When you start losing,
it's like Lukaku. Lukaku. No one was talking about Lukaku's touch before he came to Man United and started underperforming. Yeah. As soon as he came to Man United, when a few periods without underperforming, oh my God, Lukaku has a very bad touch. Jose, oh my God. The style is too defensive.
No, but it's football fans, but it's analysis. Obviously, when you lose, no, it's not. It's not. When you lose, you have to look at why we lost. Like you have to pick out like what happened there. Like with Arsenal, obviously when they're winning trophies, everyone's happy. They're dancing. Take your time with it. They're dancing. But when you look at now, they're playing too defensive. They don't create no chances.
No. See, that's what I mean by nonsense. Because the fact that they were too defensive was why they could win trophies. Because you were saying, oh, now Arsenal can defend. I'll try to tell them how to defend. That's what I'm saying. It's nonsense. You can't just be a hindsight fan. Whenever things go wrong, that's when you start picking out things. When things go right, you push them to the side. That is hindsight. You're saying it's too defensive. No, the reason why Arteta came in and Arsenal won a trophy is because they went defensive. I remember the pundits were saying Arsenal can really defend now. Now what? It's too defensive. Now
I remember Jerry saying it's gonna be childish. I remember Jerry saying it's gonna be hard to beat Arsenal.
Did we beat them? Well, it worked, didn't it?
Other teams are beating them. That's on the 15th. Bomber clock. What do you mean? Don't give me that. Listen.
Bro, when you go to a team with better quality players, you get found out. Lukaku got found out.
Yeah, but he's not getting found out into Milan.
Yeah, he is though. He's still scoring, but they're looking dead, fam.
But
They went out of the Champions League. They came fourth.
but
They're
check
out.
out his stats in Inter Milan. Check out his stats at Everton.
Yeah,
People
it's
say he
true.
gets found out. No, people just focus on your weaknesses because that's what the whole touch thing came from an op, right? And then what happens is they start concentrating on that thing and it becomes a big thing. Oh my god, now Lukaku has such a bad touch now, and it actually becomes a spoken prophecy. It becomes a spoken prophecy. Now his touch is actually really bad because he's thinking about it too much.
We talked about Lukaku's touch when he stumbled over the ball, attempt to step over
Oh,
against Southampton. No, but that was at United. We're talking about before. I was playing for Belgium in the World Cup. Was he at United at that time? I think he was.
So watch now, yeah, Mish. Now I don't know because Chelsea, no one really cares about Chelsea too tough, right? In terms of fans, but soon people are gonna start talking about Havertz. Watch it.
They already started.
Oh, watch it. Watch the thing, blood. Watch, and people are gonna start talking about what's the other brother's name? Werner. Top player.
Yeah.
Watch. The people are gonna say no, he's not clinical. They're gonna start saying it. Yeah, watch. Come on, man. Listen, I've too experienced in this game. I know how the thing goes, man. I know how the thing goes. No one is saying the problem is creativity. The problem is a lack of creativity. So when you won a trophy, what happened? Wasn't there creativity? How did you score? Exactly. Hindsight. Everything goes from hindsight. I'm not missing no point, bro. You just don't want to listen to my points. That's the truth. I know exactly what you're saying. You're saying we don't have a style of football. I'm telling you, we do. It just doesn't look good. It's just not as great as someone like Pep, who's obviously got an amazing style of football. That when you think of style of football, is the first one that comes to mind. The truth is, even when I think of Klopp, I don't see a very, very clear style of football. I see players that play really well and obviously gel together well. And obviously,
Klopp, mate, you can see the system, man.
What's the system?
You can see.
Okay, you see how someone asked me to talk about the system. I want you to talk to me about. You said system. I'm not talking about system. I'm talking about style of play. Don't say system because mine has got
same thing, kind of. What's our system?
We know we play 4-2-3-1 or 3-3-3 standard. That's our system.
Yeah, but how come when different players come in, it just looks different? With Liverpool, they can make changes. They've lost bare players this year.
Going through a whole transition of buying players and bringing new players in.
No, I'm talking about.
You just got Bruno.
But even
has to be like them.
Nah, even the youngers when they come in, it's calm. There's no
because they've established a system. It's taken time. It takes time to establish that system.
So how long are we gonna give it?
What was the system when they finished 8th? Or 4th? Or 4th again? Where was the system?
The system was there, but just the players weren't there. It was, trust me.
You need the players to fit. You need players like you can't bring. Oh my days! Like you can't. You need players to fit the system. You can't just bring players and say, "Oh, because you're a player, just play the system." It doesn't work. You need players to fit the system. We need players to fit the system, and that's what happens. We're still in the transition.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree with this.
The long and short of it is, Ollie's been given time, and the season's not over. Our players need to take respect. That's true. That's very true.
You would struggle. You would struggle to hear me cussing managers often, because I know the main issue is actually the board and the players on the pitch. I don't need the manager to tell me when to score goals. I don't need the manager to tell me anything. Right? The manager gives you the formation. He can coach you, all that stuff. Actually, the performance comes from the 11 man on the pitch. Havertz and Werner needs time.
Nah, they do though. They just came, fam. They actually need time. Because listen, Werner.
So it's okay to say some people need time.
No, but they just came. This is their first couple months in the Prem. Of course, they need at least a season. Then we can judge them. Right now,
Salah need time. Hold on,
he's played in the Prem before.
Wait.
He's played in the Prem before.
He was not playing week in.
He's played in the Prem though. He's played in the Prem. He knows English football. He knows what it's about.
English football because he made that 1 or 2 appearances.
So you think you don't train with so training is just don't count then. That's what you're basically saying.
What?
So you don't train with the Chelsea first team. You ain't been in the training sessions.
Did Bruno need time?
Bruno's yeah.
Did Martial need time?
Did people say Fred needed time?
What do you mean, Martial? What do you mean? He did.
When Martial first came, he was on fire. What are you talking about?
And then what about the seasons after?
We're talking about Havertz. He says they need time.
They do. You know what? For Havertz, we can't judge him. Bruv, he's a new league. He's young. Record fee. Werner is a bit surprising because I thought he was just come to bang, but obviously He's playing on the left as well. That's
I don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that
why not? He's a striker.
because our players have been playing our positions for how many years? Come on, man.
Now who? Who can we
Like,
compare that?
like Rashford is a striker. He's not on the left. Or Martial's a striker.
Yeah, but when they play striker, they've done their thing, no?
yeah.
Jerry, stop trying.
So Werner, let's see.
That's what he's doing.
Listen, no, we need to see Werner up front before we judge him. Man's playing on
Oh.
the left every time. He's playing Tammy and Giroud now. Come on, man. You can't really judge him just like that. Like, we need to see him up front.
I think he hasn't got a style of football.
We're talking about players.
No, players, managers, time. We're talking about time. You could
Yeah,
tell
but
you give a player.
He's been there for 3-4 months, fam. How are we judging him already? Werner and
I agree that he needs time. I think everybody needs time. But the reason why I left is because people pick and choose when to give people time or not. And that's what I don't understand. Every single person, whether you're a manager or a player, you need time. You need time. And people are cussing Ole for no style of football. Guys just come in. It takes time to get your players to establish the kind of football you want to play. It's just so simple.
Boy.
Go back to us. It's all talking about style of plays. Gosh, Liverpool have a system. So do Man United. I'll tell you that for free. Tottenham do, City do, Everton do. So do we? So do we? We know our system. We know how we normally start our matches. We know. We all have a system. We just haven't got the players, especially a player on the right. We haven't got a player on the right.
Arsenal players just sit down with your sister is why. Arguing with Arsenal fans is actually funny, you know. They talk all this talk, yeah.
So much. I just they know so much football. Listen, they've been in misery since I was doing my GCSEs. Do you know how long ago that was?
That's a comment from me. I can't believe after years of arguing with Jerry, but he actually knows. Listen, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm advocating for the show.
Wait, Jay, this guy is the biggest. No.
Every time he has a negative about that, he's happy.
I'm the real one. Me and Jax are the real ones.
So I'm not real. Allow it, fam.
You're not. Jax,
listen, the people are spoken. The people are spoken, fam.
He said Martial top goal scorer.
What?
I can pick and choose. Anyway, I say it exactly how I see it. Right? that is a comment from not a football fan. That's from a Chelsea fan.
Delusion must be the new ingredient in the soup from what you guys
listen, we haven't even cut ours, you know. Christmas is soon.
And you know what's really funny? Nothing we've said is delusional. All we've said is facts. Do you know what I mean? But you need to give Havertz time.
Comment for you, Jackson. You take emotions out of it and evaluate man you like you do stuff.
And do you know what's really funny? Do you know what's really funny? That's exactly what I do. I analyze things without putting my emotions in. The reason why I get emotion is because I realize everyone else is talking out of emotion, and it doesn't make any sense. Everything that I've said is fact. It's factual. Everything that I've said is fact, right? The fact is, yes, I understand that Ole hasn't got a CV. Fact. The fact is, Ole finished third in his first full season, and Klopp finished 8th or 4th in his first full season. Fact. The fact is that Klopp didn't win any trophies for 4 years. That's fact. But guess what? You don't want to listen to the facts because your fact has to come up with things like, Klopp has a system. Do you know what I mean? Looking for other things to say. Don't want to hear it. Stick with the facts. So on the end of the season, we'll see where Ole is and see where Arsenal is. I'll send you my bank details as soon as you want.
Yeah.
Some players need to look at Fred. First year he was terrible, but now I dare anyone say you can't.
Kante.
Yeah, Kante. Right now, what's Kante's been? That guy.
Kante hasn't done nothing this season.
It's true, man.
He's playing on the right or something.
I can say Fred is he's a must in the 11 for me. He has to start every game for me.
Yeah, he needed time.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I think we're coming up to an hour, you know. I think this is the longest stream.
Yeah, man, because
this is supposed to be a match.
I was about to say this is a match preview for Everton v Man United.
Mate, allowing these Chelsea and Arsenal. These are not other fans. These are not like Man United fans speaking. These are Arsenal and Chelsea fans, and we're letting them even have conversations with us.
I know.
Oh, come on. Anyway, see what Arsenal finishes end of the season. Use PE ratio of Man U's these other top clubs. Your recent performance is on.
But our record against the top clubs this season has been dead. I don't think we've won a game, you know. So plus they've all been at home. I think we played City at home, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, and we ain't won none of them. So we got to go to their grounds as well in the second half of the season.
And that's probably a positive for us.
Yeah,
See,
for real.
if
Because
you're
I wait
going to
for
look at the negative on this side, see the potential positive. That's what I mean by a balanced argument. If you have a negative on this side, try and balance it with a positive on this side, and then
Why
you
is
can
this
make
guy
a
talking about 3 points above everything? This is your win. So what do you
Fam,
want from me?
No one said we're going to win
What's
the
your
league,
vim?
bro.
What's your vim? Your vim is misery, bruv. Allow it, bruv.
Which
So
bit?
wait, what should be our win? What? Being
This
eighth? I don't understand.
Nah, man.
That's just too funny,
Honestly,
bruv.
I can't believe that you have the audacity to even be talking to us. Like, I can't believe like,
It's
miserable
nuts.
needs company, and that's why he's getting excited. Some of the things that Jerry is saying. I don't understand. You're miserable. You're miserable. You're
It's Pete
miserable.
for Arsenal. It's Pete for Arsenal. Obviously, you guys got a game. We'll be watching closely.
You know,
If it's
I want Man City to beat Arsenal for just me.
But yeah, taking it back. Like I said, this is the Everton versus Manchester United preview for the Carabao Cup. Big game tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get to the semi-finals. We're gonna wrap it up there with the predictions, guys. What's the scores for tomorrow? Jack's gonna start with you.
I'm gonna go for a 2-1 to United.
2-1. Cool, Jesse.
We always concede for some reason, so I'm just gonna say 3-1 United.
Jerry?
Yeah, I want to say 3-1 United. Just like the last game we played them away. Hopefully, Cavani bags and Martial bags. Man, that Django used to say 3-0 to United. Last question from Mish. What trophies can you confidently say Man United are winning this season? I'll go first on this. I think Carabao Cup will get to the final. I think Europa League, we're winning that. I think we're the strongest team in that competition. Obviously, we've got Sociedad, but if we get past Sociedad, I think it's ours to win. The league, let's see where we are come when we face Liverpool. Then I'll give my honest assessment. But for now, Liverpool winning that. And FA Cup, who knows, man? There's the luck of the draw. What are you lot saying?
We should definitely be winning Europa League. The fact that we got knocked out, and now that we're in Europa League, I think we should be winning that competition. We are the best team in that we have the best squad in that competition. Let's say so. We should be winning that. And Carabao Cup, I think we should be. I'll say we should be going to the final and winning the trophy as well. So he could potentially win 2 trophies this season. I'm not saying he is, but he should win at least one. I'm confident he will win at least one of them.
Yeah. I think we just need to take each game as it comes. Honestly, I don't like looking too far forward. I think back to what I was always saying. I see progress in Man United. I see the progress, and I just want to continue seeing progress in our performances and that kind of stuff. So whatever that means at the end of the season is what it is. But like Jerry said, I think we should definitely win the Europa at least. I think you should take it serious, and I think we can even win another trophy if we're consistent.
The last one with the Europa, like if we're going for the league, the Europa, man, we're gonna have to make a decision.
But you've got a squad.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, there's certain teams like last year we didn't have a squad, but that team for that FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea, I couldn't believe it, fam.
Yeah, but interestingly, that game kind of didn't go our way. It could have as well.
Nah, what chances did we have? I can't even remember.
I'm talking about even the starting lineup because Ole has actually played that kind of team before and it's worked.
James and Rashford up front.
Maybe not James and Rashford, but starting someone like James in some big matches has worked. It's just that this time it didn't work. And Ole has made those decisions before where he brings out a team and we're not excited about it and it actually performs. So
hopefully
we've got a better squad this time round, right?
Yeah, that's true, man. Anyways, love for everyone supporting, love for all the comments as Mish. You already know, man. Shout out to Dave, Django East. Guys, that is the Everton versus Manchester United preview. It's been a long one. Make sure you keep liking, subscribing, watching, sharing, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, hopefully United come away with the win tomorrow. And we're in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. I've been your host, Jerry.
The advocate. That's what I'm gonna start calling you now, Jerry the advocate. Yeah, man. Let's see. Az and Mish, if Man United finish above Chelsea and Arsenal, I'm coming straight to your house with the super malt that's been diluted with delusion.
Yes, guys, man. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll be back straight after the game tomorrow. So make sure you turn on that notification bell so you know when we go live. And yeah, man, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.